Hello and welcome to BOOKMAS Day 3. So this is to the boyfriends, girlfriends, parents, whoever you are right now, you're probably looking for a gift for a book lover. So you came to the right video. I'm not gonna waste any of your time right now. I'm gonna get right into it, and I try to also make it a little bit of a twist because I feel like gifts are not something that you should just randomly buy. Like, I don't think you should just go click on this video and out of lack of inspiration get something that I'm gonna put into the info box right now or in the description of the video. So what I did is I added a few experiences, and that could be a nice gift for your loved one, which is why I will start with those. So the first one is actually very basic. You're gonna get a gift card of one of the local bookstores that you have, and you're gonna say you want to go there together one day, and you will invite them on a coffee. You're gonna have like a reading coffee date, and they can get a new book from the gift card that you gave them. So that's like not only just giving a simple gift card, but you're giving an experience with it, because spending time is just the most valuable thing we have. So if you can give them some of your time, I think that's the best thing you can do. Another beautiful way you could do that is, if your budget is a bit higher, because we have all the budgets in this video, is book a trip or also a gift card for a book hotel. There are quite a few out there, like they're popping up in a few places. I've seen one in Austria recently, and there's also one in the US as far as I know. Or you just make it your own cozy book trip. Yeah, you can look into book hotels or just get a weekend retreat and say take as many books as you want, we're just going to be reading, that type of stuff. But that's obviously more on the pricey side, so I know that that's not for everyone, hence why I think it's a cute idea, but if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Another thing that is very personal, and I would actually love to receive this as a book lover, why don't you read their favorite book and annotate it? Like, if you're also a little bit into reading at least, and you know what their favorite book is, I feel like you annotating it and putting time and energy and effort into it and trying to understand why they love it as much as they do, I think that's just the most attentive thing you can do. That's why I think this would actually be a very nice gift idea that I have not seen a lot of people talk about actually. So maybe that's for you. And of course you can also get tickets or save the dates for bookish events, or I don't know, author signings, book fairs, all that type of stuff. It just depends on where you are and how far away you are from those events. But I know that, for example, in Germany we have a few book fairs coming up twice a year. Maybe you could get a ticket for this, or as I said, just to save the date if you cannot get the tickets yet. That's another thing where you can just say we're gonna do something together, block that date, and we're gonna like spend time together. I think that's just the, as I said, the most beautiful thing. Getting away from like the experiences now. First, I want to start with something that's more digital, that's also a bit more pricey. You could get them a Kindle or just an e-reader. There's also the Kobo Libra. In Germany we have the Tolino. So an e-reader is obviously very, very handy. If you know what type of version they like, always good, always awesome. It's of course a bit more on the pricey side. I know that Amazon just released new ones as well, so that's very, very interesting. What I love about my Kindle is that it has Kindle Unlimited, so it's very easy and affordable to get like multiple ebooks that I want every single month for I think $11.99 a month. So that would save me a lot of time on books technically, if I would read enough. That's just why I'm saying a Kindle or another e-reader is always a good option. But if they already have one, maybe you can get them accessoires, like a cute case. You can get them cute Kindle stickers. I have some here. I usually get my stuff off of Etsy. There I can also link you a few very good options that I really love. And yeah, you can get the Popsockets, you know, like you get the gist. Like just some decoration for the Kindle, always cute to have. I don't think they would hate that. But that was about it with the Kindle already, because I mean, you get the concept, right? This is very basic concept. I don't need to explain this more to you. So now we can get into actual physical books, book accessoires, things you can do around that. The first one being a book embosser. So these are like little stamps that say from the library off. I love these. I think they're so cute. I actually really want to have one. So if someone is watching this for my family or my friends or my boyfriend, I want to have one. I think it's super cute, and especially if you have like a book that you absolutely love, very, very good idea. I think they are also on Etsy. I think you can also get one on Amazon. Not entirely sure about that, but I'm gonna link options down below, of course. But also very, very asked for recently are special editions, maybe of their favorite book. Maybe you can find one somewhere. Maybe they've been talking about a special edition they would like to have. So we have Fairy Loot, we have Old Crate, Illumicrate, and there's another one that I forgot about right now, I think. But yeah, there's just a lot of brands out there that create special editions right now. Waterstone sometimes also comes out with special editions. I know that Barnes & Noble also comes out with signed editions. If, for example, you know they love an author, maybe you can get the newest book in a signed edition or something like that. I feel like that's just something very, very special. Signed copies or special editions, they're not only pretty, but they're also going to rise in value later on. For example, the Fairy Loot, I think they're like $300 now on eBay or something. It's actually crazy. So I think this would be a good investment for one, and also would be fun for the reader girlies or boys to get one. Another cute idea that I saw recently is also on Etsy, because Etsy is just the best place for gifts, it's just what it is blind dates with a book. So then you have like annotation tabs in there, you have a cute decoration, and you yourself don't even know what the other person is gonna get. So like it's a bit of like a mystery for everyone involved. It's very cute. The only risk you're running with, if they already own a lot of books, is that they could already have it. And that's of course like not ideal. So that will make the fun a bit less. But overall I think it's a very cute idea, and also you don't need to buy this. Like you can also make it yourself. Wrapping a gift like that with so much love and effort is a very cute idea. Talking about blind dates with a book and already annotation tabs, annotation supplies, annotation tabs, annotation bags where they can put their annotation supplies in there, highlighters, markers, everything like that is just valuable if you know that they like to write into their books. Because if you know that they're going to annotate, that they like those annotation tabs, then why not just supply them with those? For me personally, I run out of them very, very quickly. So it's just always good to have. Of course, you need to know the other person. That's just a given, right? Like don't just get something randomly off this list. Then of course, very basic, but there are very beautiful bookmarks out there. Let me actually show you. I have one right here. It's just, you can get so many pretty ones. My boyfriend got me two last year for Christmas as well, and I was really happy about them because, to be honest, when I cannot find a bookmark, like if I don't have one in reach, or I just, I have them laying around somewhere or they're in other books, I just start using random stuff. And it's way cuter to use like little charms that they have. I have one over here. It's like a little limitless charm. Can you see that? Yeah, it's just cute, you know, like this just makes my life better. And I feel like this can make everyone's life a little bit easier and better. So a nice bookmark, you can never go wrong with that. And obviously, as I already said, you can just get them a normal book, maybe a book that you loved. I have a friend, she recently gave me to my birthday one of her favorite books that changed her life completely, and I'm so excited to read it. If you give other people books, they kind of get a glimpse into your life and into your thought process, so I think it's just very, very special. So now we're going a bit more to accessories. Like, I already started with the bookmarks, but we're straying away more from the books and go to accessories for reading. The first one being a reading light. I got one recently because for me personally, I just find it to be easier, especially if you have a partner. It's just nice to have one. You can read instead of having your Kindle on, and you're not bothering the other person. So a cute reading light, always a good idea. But another fun idea is maybe something like this, which is a book light. And you can also, I don't know if this one is intended to do that, but I saw that online recently. Now I hate myself. You can also do this, and then you can put it like somewhere, I don't know. I think this is a very cute option, and I don't really see that much. This is a bit too big, to be honest. Like I would like it to be smaller, but in general, it's a very good gift idea, I think. Especially if they have like a reading room or something. What I recently saw is a TBR book stand. So you can put the books you want to read soon in there and also put the book on it that you're currently reading, so you don't necessarily need a bookmark. Very cute idea, very good for your nightstand or for your desk or something. So this, if they have the space for it, definitely also a cute idea. In general, bookshelf decoration, you can get like you can see over here, I just have a lot of candles and stuff. Or my grandma got me this little fairy that's sitting down. I think it's just cute. You know, like you can get stuff like that. Anything that could look cute on a shelf, why not? Another thing that's also counting towards bookshelf decoration is book nooks. I've recently saw them popping up way more than before. And it's basically like, not Lego pieces, but you can build it yourself. I think it's gonna take like 10 hours or something to build a book nook, but it's kind of like a world within your bookshelf. It's crazy, and it's even lit up and everything. It's so cute. I got one for my grandma, and I'm actually very excited for us to build it. Like it's, as I said, I'm gifting her time together, and also she has something like a memory to look at. Then of course, bookish fashion or bookish merch. I'm wearing one right now, right here. This is from one of Emily Henry's books, so if you know they love an author or they love a book series, then you can go to different shops, for example on Etsy. This is from Drops of Jupiter. Absolutely love that store. Like I'm really, really pleased with that quality. I've had this for over half a year now, and I'm just cozying up every single time I'm wearing this. Maybe handy for them to have as well is a page holder. When I discovered this, I realized, okay, especially if you're reading like a very big book. For example, let's say they're reading Binding 13, like this is an 800-page brick. If you have a page holder, then it's way easier for your thumb. You wouldn't need to force it because it can just be held open automatically. I think that would be very practical actually. I think that's very handy, especially if they read a lot of physical copies instead of e-readers. I think almost every reader out there likes to cozy up with a book and makes it just cute and like have a nice cup of tea or coffee and then light some scented candles or just normal candles. So maybe if you can get a cute candle that's maybe even themed, like there are some Bookish candles out there, but there are also just like Bath and Body Works candles, all that type of stuff. So I feel like a scented candle, if you give me one, I'm always happy. I'm not gonna be upset about that, you know? If they have a strong smell, you of course need to know if the other person is gonna like it or not. Some people are also prone to headaches. Me too. So sometimes some scents can trigger that a little, so be careful about that. But otherwise, it's a very cute idea. There are also, again, on Etsy, also some that are book themed and book inspired. So there's like for the Laurus one, I think, which is like Court of Thorns and Roses, all that type of stuff. So very, very cute. And talking about already cozying up, you could also get a cute mug, maybe a bookish mug, maybe just a pretty mug. I am a mug collector. I love mugs. Like that's literally an obsession. If you have a cute, pretty mug, it just makes you happy. I don't know. And I also always think about who gave it to me. You know, it's very important. You connect things with people somehow, like at least I do. Wow, exposing myself here. They will think about you. When they make their coffee, they will think about you. When they make their tea in the evening, they will think, ah, that cute mug that I got from them. Love it. Another thing you could do that's related to that is maybe get special teas or special coffees. I don't know what that would look like. Maybe like beautiful tea blend or something that you saw somewhere. If you know their taste, why not? I mean, I would be happy about it. And I'm basically the target audience because I'm a reader, so I know what I'm talking about. Of course, when you're cozying up, a nice blanket, like a throw blanket, is also always nice. There are also these, not chairs, like the pouches that you can sink into. I'm gonna insert a picture somewhere here. You're gonna know what I mean by this. But I feel like they're very cute, very practical. But the only issue being with those is that like, if they don't have the space for it, it's a bit unnecessary. Giving furniture to someone could be a bit tricky. So I'm just saying, but I feel like maybe they can give you a little nudge as to what they're into or if they would like one, if they need one. I think that would be practical and nice to have. And also a reading journal. I mean, some of us are using Goodreads or we're using Storygraph, all these different apps. But it's also nice to have an actual book that you're writing in and a beautiful journal that you can track your reading process with. Because also it's a bit more personalized. So that, or for the reading journal, the small cameras that can print out like the books, like in a very small format. I'm gonna look it up. Like, I don't know what it's called right now, but these are very cute too. Even if they maybe already have a reading journal, could be that they don't have one of these instant printers that make their life way easier. And quickly before I forget, like moving back to the e-reader discussion and topic from before, because I completely forgot about it to be honest, are these e-reader accessories, like this tripod that you can, for example, put against your bed. You can put your e-reader in it and you can read like this, which is very practical. Then you also have those page clippers, so you get these off of Amazon, very simple. I don't own one, so I cannot show it to you, but I've seen them everywhere recently. Another one is also this cushion. It's like a cushion, then it has a bowl in it where you can put popcorn, chocolate, whatever you want in it. And then it has a stand, like a tripod for your e-reader as well. Is that all necessary? I don't think so, but I think a lot of these things that I'm talking about here are not necessary. But talking about pillows, there are also these neck pillows. They look like little bones, but in a triangular shape. They're called reading pillows, I believe. And maybe, I've not tried one yet, but I'm intrigued. Maybe they're really good. I feel like everything that's cozy and that enhances the reading experience is never a bad idea. This is all I have for today. This is my entire video. It was really quick, really short, but I hoped I could give you some concise information, give you some ideas. Maybe you could take some good, valuable things out of this. I just hope you keep in mind that it should come from the heart. I think that's the most important thing about gift giving and trying to make others happy, right? So it doesn't matter if you get them a small bookmark or if you get them one of the most expensive things I said in this list. Doesn't matter. The price literally doesn't matter about this. It's more about the gesture. Also, if you feel like I missed anything, feel free to write something in the comments down below because that could also help other people. And I'm very excited to hear from you. Have a beautiful and blissful day. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I wanted to say next week, but no, already tomorrow. Bye!